Hey girls, it's Monday and I'm in a depressingly empty room with all my stuff packed up and no Jen. But it's story time. Also, I'm making this ridiculously early because my mom's coming at 2:30. So, okay, story time. Let me find my story that I wrote. Okay. 'Twas a week before Christmas, and you were finally done with exams, and you were going home tomorrow. Sounds familiar, I know. And that can't come soon enough. Finally, you are all packed up and ready to roll, and since you knew the area around school pretty well, you took the first driving shift. It was a long drive after all. It was only a couple hours in, though, when you started to get really tired. I mean, you did just go through hell for finals. So your mom takes the wheel and lets you take a nap in the passenger seat. You make all the motions of going to sleep, but somehow you just can't seem to fall asleep. Maybe it's the motion of the car or just the excitement of finally getting home. Whatever it is, you wind up just lying there with your eyes closed, pretending to sleep. Who knows, you could trick your body into falling asleep, though that's kind of doubtful. While you're lying there, seemingly unconscious, your mom's phone rings and she answers it quietly. Hey honey, she's asleep, so I can't talk too loud. You can't help but to listen to the conversation, and you get a surprise. Your mom lowers her voice even more and says, No, she doesn't expect a thing. This catches your attention because you didn't ask for anything for Christmas. You actually asked your parents not to get you anything, especially not something expensive, since you already felt guilty that they had to pay your tuition for this semester. You still get a little excited though, because how could you not? You continue to pretend you're asleep in the hopes that you'll hear more, but the conversation seemed to be over because there was no more mention of the surprise. You finally get home and you're just itching to search the house for whatever they got. After many years, you have learned all the little hiding places. But you have to wait until the next day because it's nighttime and your mom's going to sleep and she's a ridiculously light sleeper, so you don't want to be caught snooping around. At last, you wake up in the morning and your parents have already left for work, leaving you full reign to search the house. You start in the usual hiding spots, but they don't yield anything. Not that you're very surprised, because by the sounds of this was something big, and that called for an amazing hiding spot. Finally, the only place you hadn't searched was the attic, and that's because it was dark, musty, and hard to get to. So, in other words, the perfect place to hide something. So you open the attic stairs and climb up to the attic, and find... I can't wait to hear what you find tomorrow, Jen. Bye.